contract documents. CARES funding will be utilized for the purchase.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. I know Wade is here. If you want to make any comments, you certainly can. For the public watching, we certainly know that access to data has been one of the challenges that we have because we don't have a countywide health department and the ability to aggregate data. So my understanding, and Wade is the technical expert, is ESRI is already used by the Planning Commission, and having this package will allow us to better aggregate data from our healthcare providers and organizations like Family First. So maybe you could just add a little more color to that.
Yeah, this project is a collaboration between a couple of different departments to help out with this, but this will allow us to build off of what we already have in place. We have some existing interactive dashboards in place. This will be used to set up a COVID-related dashboard. It will also give us access to other data so that we can create several dashboards for all kinds of different community indicators. But the most exciting thing, as you alluded to, is this will allow us to participate and have other stakeholders, local stakeholders within the county be able to integrate and provide data to us and help us with the data, because that is the base foundation of a good application is the data. And sometimes that's hard to get just within the county government. So we're looking forward to working with a variety of agencies and organizations to help stand this up.
And I know you and Tanya put a lot of time in researching this in a short amount of time. So thank you both for doing the homework for the commissioners.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 11.
Motion to approve a purchase between the County of York on behalf of York County Planning Commission and Environmental Systems Research Institute, Redlands, California, for the purchase of a disaster response program consulting support package for York County's COVID-19 dashboard for a total cost of $10,600. CARES funding will be utilized for the purchase.
I'll second the motion.
A motion and a second. Obviously, this ties to the previous motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 12.
Motion to approve a purchase between the County of York on behalf of the Information and Technology Services Department and Cdwg, Chicago, Illinois, for 2 SQL Server 2019 standard software licenses for the York County Judicial Center for a total cost of $5,336.06. CARES funding will be utilized for the purchase.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 13.
Motion to approve a change order 03-E with Y Electric LLC, Littlestown, Pennsylvania, for the Coroner's Office Morgue project to reallocate bid item unit costs to complete work for the viewing room. There is no additional cost for this change order.
I'll second the motion.
A motion and a second. John, any comments for this?
If you recall, phase 1 of the coroner's office with the offices, that was done through a KPN contract. Second phase was bid for the morgue. There was a gap there where one of the rooms, it was a viewing room, and there was some discussion about changing it to a conference room. That's the area we're talking about here. So it didn't get picked up in either contract, so we have to make some electrical, HVAC, and plumbing changes. They will come to you like this. There'll be no cost change orders, because we can reallocate quantities within the project, but that has to be done in public. That has to be done above board. So that's what you're approving. You're just approving reallocation of costs within the project.
And I'll ask you one more question since you're standing up here. I know the coroner has been in the paper a couple times about the number of deaths with the COVID pandemic and the situation with the morgue at York Hospital and the overload now that we're seeing based on the number of deaths. What is the timetable for actually the morgue for York County and the refrigeration and everything to be in place to be utilized?
We expect it to be done by March. So we may miss the tail end of the peak. I'm hoping we miss the tail end of the peak.
Right.
But it's mostly the delivery, long lead time of the large pieces of equipment. The contractors are making good progress.
Okay, it's good to
Get
hear.
a chance to stop out. It's a active construction zone, but they're making good progress.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, John. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 14,
Motion to approve the appointment of the following individuals to the York County Parks Board for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2023. Bernice Quisenberry, York Township. Kimberly J. Hoagman, York Township. Jeffrey Hortman, New Freedom.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 15,
Motion to approve the reappointment of Ms. Joni Griffin for an additional 3-year term on the York County Area Agency on Aging's Advisory Council from January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2023.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 16,
Motion to approve the reappointment of the following individuals to the York County Planning Commission for a 4-year term beginning January 1st, 2021. Region 4, Northern Region, Thomas Earp. Region 6, City of York, Mike Pritchard. At-large, Mary Coble, Mechanicsburg.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 16,
Motion to approve the reappointment of President Commissioner Wheeler to the Conservation Board for a 1-year term effective January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021.
I'll second the motion.
a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. I guess I'll be on the board for 1 more year. Item number 18,
Motion to approve the tax refund register 2020-24, authorizing payment of York County real estate tax refunds totaling $127.33.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 19,
Motion to approve tax refund register 2020-25, authorizing payment of York County real estate tax refunds totaling $2,500.25.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 20,
Motion to approve the check register for the week of December 23rd, 2020, totaling $10,600,080.87.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item number 21,
Motion to approve the check register for the week of December 30th, 2020, totaling $5,081,425.36.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. No executive session. Under other business, I did get an update from Silas regarding the broadband project. So if you'll bear with me, I'll just read from my notes here. Crews are proofing conduit and installing vaults in areas just north of Railroad. And obviously, we know there was a snowstorm recently, so that stalled a little bit of pulling conduit. But it looks like they are at 60,000 feet being pulled. And the mobile antenna site at Hanover Junction is prepped and ready to install the unit. So did I miss anything, Mark?
Nope.
Nope, okay. All right, any other business? Any public comment? If I could have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion during the meeting.
Second.
Motion a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we are adjourned, and Happy New Year to everyone out there watching, and continue to wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. And I think we're going to move right on to salary board.
I'll make a motion to approve the positions, salaries, hours of work, and fringe benefits as provided by existing collective bargaining agreements or as set forth in the York County Employee Handbook or York County Policy Manual for the following departments and row office, with no additional benefits or concessions unless otherwise noted, as stated in the internal salary board detail. Department 4, Voters, Elections. Department 24, Human Resources. Department 39, Prison. Department 57 Public Defender, Department 61 Court Administration, Department 70 Emergency 911, Department 74 Parks, and the row office is Department 54 Clerk of Courts.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
A motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. And moving on to Elections Board. So I will call the Election Board meeting to order. And we have one motion up on the agenda, and Michelle will update us on that.
Good morning. This motion is a recommendation from the Elections Task Force to increase the compensation of the local boards of election and poll workers commencing for all elections in 2021 as follows. So all positions are going to be increased. The judge of elections, we're asking for a day rate of $175 be adopted, and of course additional compensation would be $25 attendance for trainings. Majority inspector, we would request an increase to $150 for the day. The minority inspector also $150 for the day. And then the clerks and machine inspectors, which now under the statute can work half days, so we've created both a full day and half day. $125 for the clerk and machine inspectors for full day, and for half day, $62.50. All would also receive additional compensation of $25 for attendance at required trainings. So that's the motion we're requesting for the increase of compensation.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So I need a second.
I'll second the motion to increase the compensation of local boards of election poll workers commencing for all elections in 2021.
Any discussion?
The only thing I'd like to say, and I think you probably don't have this number, but I've been here for 12 years now, maybe 13, and we've never had an increase for our poll workers all the years that I've been here, and I'm not sure how long that dates back, but I think we'd all agree in what we went through in the last election that they really certainly put a lot of time and effort in this, and a lot of them have been doing this for many years, and they're certainly deserving of an increase, I think.
And it does make us, definitely, we looked at bordering counties and what they're paying their election workers so that we're in that range as well now,
Right, that's good.
if it's passed.
I think for the record, Doug, you wanted to make the motion, and then
Right.
we need to have a second, which I'll second that.
Right.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay, so, very good. So a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. And I would concur with what Commissioner Hoke said. For those poll workers who are watching, we really do appreciate what you do, and it's a lot of time and a very, very long day that day. So any other business? All right, if I could have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Again, thanks for joining, everyone, and have a safe and enjoyable new year. Thank you.